consecutive T20I series victory. The series is not over. 2 more games to go here tonight, this evening in Visakhapatnam. Hello and welcome to the 4th T20I game of the IDFC First Bank series. India look unstoppable, taking on New Zealand, playing their 250th T20I game. We are live from the ACA BDCS Stadium, Visakhapatnam. It's a beautiful city, the east coast of India. It's a wonderful and a pleasant evening. Wasn't that pleasant for New Zealand last game in Guwahati. 153 was below par, but India made it look so simple, chasing down the 153, 10 overs. We're all set up by the bowlers, and with Jasprit Bumrah, the postman, delivered again. He's looking lean, he's looking fitter, and the pace was up there. Now 140, 141. He's got his length right as well, the Yorkers, the hard length. The line, immaculate. And length, varying quite a bit. 3 for 17, that third game. Player of the match as well, Jasprit Bumrah.
Makes batting easier, supposedly.
Between these two opening batters, India can afford to make a few changes. Spending Asian paints, colours are. To Devon Conway. Ooh, that bounce. This is a mixture of red and black soil, this surface. Predominantly
Impressive start, first ball.
Oh, that extra bit of bounce again.
So Zach Fox, the bowling will be under pressure.
Leading edge. This is a difficult one for Harshit Rana, who doesn't even get a hand to it. A correction, that's Jasprit Bumrah. Goes all the way to the boundary.
Yeah, tough one. One of the toughest.
That's pumped down the ground. That's hit hard.
Much more comfortable with that line, Tim Seifert. The other one was pitching outside leg and angling across him quite sharply. That's why he got the leading edge as he looked to hit it through the onside. That one, though, was always
like this. Leading edge again. And safe again. The hat-trick of boundaries now. A little unfortunate for Arshdeep.
What are the odds that it is going to happen twice in the very same over to the same bowler and to the same batter as well? Very
nicely bowled. Very nicely bowled. And an expensive first over. New Zealand. The over that he bowled. Harshit Rana.
Best of outings for Arshdeep.
Oh, adventurous.
off hind leg and third man up inside the six. Straight away Seifert says I'll use the...
Wow, that's right in his wheelhouse. An early contender for the Apollo Tyres. Go the distance, 6.
Just trying to see what tier this landed in. It was an absolute...
It is so flat.
Yeah, for the viewers back home, Ian gifted a comb to Karthik.
I was going to get him a mirror, but he's already bought all of those.
There was this feeling that maybe Shreyas Iyer gets...
Oh, on the bounce. It's over covers. Very different looking. No chance of stopping that. Absolutely no chance. 12 from that over. 26 without loss, New Zealand.
And they've been using those players.
Gets on strike. 12.
One can imagine what the chat would have been in the New Zealand dressing room with the way India to go past your own target.
Chipped it over the infield. And generally in the subcontinent, if you are... Oh, that's a good hit. Straight to the fielder.
I would like to understand the reason been given a game.
I don't understand. So I'm with you. I don't quite get it. Unless he's playing a 50 over game, wasn't he, the one day?
With New Zealand having lost the series, so it is a bit surprising that they have decided to sit Jamieson out.
Really interesting. However, this is the way they've gone.
Oh, he's looking at fine leg for the ball. Much better. Yeah, good over. Got long on. Oh, that's gone all the way. It kept him interested for a very long time. But wasn't enough. The 36 now.
Taller player might have been quite interesting.
That's in the gap as well. A much better time this time from Tim Salford than from the first two deliveries of the over.
DP mentioned that he looked good in the first game that he played. As soon as he landed on Indian shores, he looked good even in the last game.
Playing at a high standard. Coming...
He's not holding any prisoners. He likes that line outside off stump where he can free bowlers bowl lot straighter to him.
Which he has had. You think of what... But the good thing is that...
That's well there. Nicely placed. First boundary for Devon Conway this evening.
He's only faced now 6 deliveries compared to Seifert 17, so he's been a bit of a passenger, but...
Finishes the over with a dot ball. 45 without loss after 4, New Zealand.
Oh, straight down the ground from Seifert, gets length and he pounces on it. 50 comes up for New Zealand.
And that's a great shot. It's a great shot because of the way he was waiting for it. The way he just cleared that front foot. Have a look, just a little bit. Big.
That is beautifully played. Relatively straight bat over a wideish long on. 7,000 T20 runs for Devon Conway.
it was a bit of a...
10 kilometers per hour, 7,000 runs.
Finds the gap on that occasion, away to the right of Abhishek Sharma.
It's a little bit hard. With just 2 fielders outside the 30-meter circle for protection in the power play for a spinner. Might have been...
20 on that from Conway, finishes the power play in style with a maximum 16 from the over, 71 without loss after 6.
हवा में ताकतवर और दर्शक दीर्घा में खामोश ओवर को बड़ा किस तरीके से
एक बड़ा लक्ष्य मिल सकता है भारत को इस मुकाबले में। और ये बताना भी जरूरी है कि पिछले मुकाबले की तुलना में देखा जाए तो एक बल्लेबाज भारतीय एकादश में कम। टीम सेफर्ट ने बातों ही बातों में अपना वापसी हुई है काइल जेमिसन की जगह। एक परिवर्तन के साथ दोनों टीमें मिलाकर ये कहा ऐसी होनी चाहिए इस फॉर्मेट में। बेहतरीन अर्धशतक और यहां पर कुछ समझ में आया नहीं, कहीं पे निगाहें कहीं पे निशाना था, लेकिन रन्स इस फॉर्मेट में महत्वपूर्ण होते हैं और रन मिल गए 4, तो ये बेहद जरूरी होता है किसी भी टीम के कि कैसे आपको स्टांस लेना है, तोड़ना है। और यहां पर गैप तलाश कर लिया, काफी अच्छे तरीके से गैप का भी इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं दोनों बैटर। और जो एक सही रणनीति होती है किसी भी बैटर की कि बल्लेबाज गेंदबाज पर दबाव बनाओ, T20 अगर खेल रही है तो ये मानकर
फिर से हवा में, यहां पे कनेक्शन अच्छा नहीं है लेकिन दूरी भी नहीं है। 6 रन से शुरुआत हुई है इस ओवर की। डेविन कॉनवे अब तो रुकाए नहीं रुकेंगे, वो पूरी कसर लगाना चाहते हैं पिछले 3 मैचेस।
पूरे दौरे पर आप देखे होंगे धर्मेंद्र, हालांकि अभिषेक शर्मा के आगे ये भी अभी बहुत ही कमजोरी है। हवा में है लेकिन इस मर्तबा वहां पर रिंकू सिंह मौजूद थे, स्वागत किया। और ये देखिए दर्शकों का हुजूम, कितनी खुशी है। तो पहली सफलता
जी हाँ, 44-23 गेंदों से किए 100 हवा में, और आते ही सफलता दिलाई है। जसप्रीत बूम बूम बुमराह, कॉटन बॉल का शानदार यहां पे चांस था, थोड़ा जल्दी खेल गए थे। सचिन रविंद्रा को जाना होगा वापस, इसी की हम बातचीत कर रहे थे।
2 रन बनाकर न्यूजीलैंड 103।
नंबर 4 पे बहुत धाकड़ बल्लेबाज, और पहली गेंद पे किस्मत का साथ मिला है, 4 भी मिले। शुरुआत अच्छी हुई है ग्लेन फिलिप्स के बल्ले से। पहली गेंद पे विकेट झटका था, दूसरी गेंद पे बाउंड्री। शबाब किस तरीके से इस फॉर्मेट में रंग बदलता है, खेल बदलता है।
वो अगर छोड़ दिया जाए तो इसके अलावा जो 3
सही, लेकिन कमाल के ये बॉलिंग ऑलराउंडर।
They should look to go after him again.
1 bounce and 4. I thought he got it better than that initially. And then I heard Simon Doyle to my left saying, out, out. Not true, but not by much.
Well, that's exactly what they've got to do now.
Catch it. 8 will be the end result. And it's 116 for 2. New Zealand at one stage 11 points. That's quite beautifully played. It really is. Used the pace, and he is in rare touch, Phillips.
The quicker you bowl.
I'll get 2 here, these 2. I'll get more than that actually, because that timing was superb. It is just coming off the middle of them. He's a good athlete as well.
Should go straight to hand. Rinku Singh safe as ever. And Tim Seifert and his blitzkrieg comes to an end. The change of bowling has worked for India, and Arshdeep Singh picks up a wicket.
His front foot outside leg stump, opening himself up.
In the series. Overs. The invitation was there, and it's been lodged into the orbit. Fine hit by Glenn Phillips.
The good form continues for Glenn Phillips. The confidence to hit through the ball has been so evident in this T20 series in particular. It's a length delivery, and he makes it easy for himself by just swivel
Mindset in his
move from the selectors to say to him, which means you're going to have to be more responsible. He plays with it. That's it. It's the bat, unless your team's in trouble. You might languish at 6 or 7. You play.
You still need batters. Can hit 4s and 6s just like that during middle overs. In fact, now that's a brilliant catch by Rinku Singh again. His 3rd of the evening, and what a wonderful catch this is. For the longest time, at least I thought, that's going to find the boundary.
And the commentators
Killen suddenly find themselves at 137 for. Yeah, from a position of great comes Daryl Mitchell. Wickets when India needed it. Definitely. Eleven runs of that over. 139 series in that late charge for New Zealand.
New Zealand. It's nicely played. It really is beautifully timed. And not even Rinku can cut that off.
Yeah, it is a wonderful shot. On the rise, timed it.
New Zealand have hit 8. Has he timed it well? No! Straight into the hand. another New Zealand batter finds the fielder. And Ravi Bishnoi, who was expensive till now, will be super delighted to pick up a wicket. He once again desperately needs him. Solid this time and gets off the mark with a boundary.
Well, he may well have got a bottom edge through to Sanju Samson, who couldn't handle it, but
Times it beautifully once again. Straight over.
Another effortless shot from Santner for 5.
Overs for 15, picked up the 1 wicket of Rachin Ravindra, and a chance with a direct hit. It's a great dive from Santner, but it's also a brilliant throw. And Mitch Santner walking back. 63 for 6. New batter. Get theme to it. Nicely played. Folks just gets that one away over a wide-ish mid-off for 4.
The mid-off was in the 30-meter circle, so that shot was always on. He might have just come to bat like Fox has, but this was a nice low full.
Whipped leg side. And that is the first maximum for Zach Folks.
That's timed all right. A couple of boundaries of 4 over mid-off. Is the camera in your room?
Well, I don't know. That's faced straight up. Straight up. It's a tough chance, but he just doesn't drop them. Rinku, sign him up for the Attenberg.
13, it's 182 for 7 New Zealand.
Does he find the gap? He does, Mitchell, for 4. That is powerful.
Again, a slower delivery.
That's big. That's big enough to go over the head of Ravi Bishnoi. 6 more to Mitchell.
Very seldom do you have just a Bumrah.
Edged and away to the boundary for 4. Good fortune for Henry, brings up the 200 for New Zealand. And then over to go, 201 for 7.
$19 runs off his first 3.
Straight and 6 for Mitchell.
Well, that's the reason why Henry was going to run either way, even if Harshit had his ball in his hand, because this is exactly why Mitchell is such.
Bats out, but last ball. Short, wide, and in the gap. Kuldeep couldn't quite get around to it. So New Zealand will post 215 to 7 at least 216.
Yeah, maybe still would be looking at it and saying, oh.
been very good. You can have it. We've got to get rid of this guy. We've got to see the back ball making a statement with the first ball. He wasn't too overcommitted about saying I'd like to hit the first ball out of the park, but he's likely to, and that'll put the pressure on the likes of Kishan tonight.
Some extraordinary things. Last way to cope with it. Field as well as they've ever fielded. Hold the catches, mate.
No doubt about that, Ian.
On the charge, up and over and out. That is a brilliant catch. A wonderful catch from Conway. An absolute screamer. What a start for New Zealand.
He's on his way. And
ability to hit all around the clock. Duff if he can't stop it at third man, a very fine third man at that, and Henry is disappointed.
Yeah, tough one. Small boundaries. Threw his hands at it, Suryakumar Yadav. The ball was leaving it.
And they take the ropes around. They should run away square of the wicket for 4. In fact, it will. Across this damp outfield.
Such a good shot. The line of this delivery, have a look.
That's brilliant. That is unbelievable from a big man. That is so hard to do. And there's no doubt about this, because the Indian captain has turned and gone straight away.
India 9 for 2.
Who has been pretty quiet with the bat. There's cries of catch it. How well was that time?
I think it's actually carried to the right of Mitch Santner, to be honest, at mid-off. Wasn't in catching range, but I think it's actually carried almost all.
We'll get forward this time as well. It's the man on the 45 inside the circle, Shodi, who had no chance there. So maybe tonight for Sanju Samson.
At 5, and then Shivam Dube.
Charging straight down the ground, 6. Just like that for Rinku.
India was 6 for 2 in that second game and powered their way to a victory. There were 28 balls to spare. Rinku Singh.
And that'll be one bounce 4, or it might have gone for the whole way. He hit it like a laser beam across.
Couldn't finish the over though. 4 off the last ball, 9 now from the over. 41 for 2 after 5.
Lots of room outside the off them, short as well. So
Range. India inside the circle. That's not a great delivery. Got what it deserved. 1 bounce for.
and you could see that this was a delivery because of the charge that Rinku Singh had given him of the previous one. So maybe
Below par series so far. Oh, that's gone a long way. It's a massive 6.
angled into his pads. That's the shot that he likes to play, as Sanju Samson. Not the
Gone, superbly bowled. That is a brilliant delivery to dismiss Sanju Samson, and his disappointing series continues.
55 for 3.
Not just the fact they're 3 down, but what...
Beautifully flighted, lovely from Mitch Santner, and Hardik Pandya took the bait, could not help himself. First one of the over to hammered offside for 4, couple of bounces. That's brilliant timing. Use of the feet from Rinku Singh. 7 runs from the over. At the halfway stage, India 77 for 4. Clipped fine. Around the corner for 4.
Street smart cricketer is what Rinku Singh is. Not looking to power the ball, but using the pace of the bowler. Got 133 kilometers per hour on the pads with the...
Oh, just sliding, no. Given, I think he'll review this, Rinku Singh. Sure whether it was clipping leg stump or not.
Between bat and ball. We're going your own
Well,
spin
it's
now.
actually
You can
gripped
signal
and a
out.
good decision.
Outside off, impact in line, wicket sitting.
Rinku Singh goes